Hello,
Standard.
hello, hello. Make sure my
Hi.
volume is down on my phone. Dale, we are going to my brother's house. Oh, okay.
Clucker says she's cooking. I'm cooking for my in-laws. Is she a good cook, Crazy Rat?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yep.
yep. I'm cooking too. So,
And, I, and I'm not. So
oh,
she says folding my laundry
yeah.
and doing my million a weekend chores.
Oh, I'm cooking it all.
I was
It's
gonna
kind of
do.
fun.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I kind of miss the times, with family when the kids were younger, or even the grandkids were younger. But
Yeah,
it is. So yeah.
yeah.
We'll have just few in here tonight. I wonder. I know there's a couple other shows going on, but they're not going on till
Your
later.
your in-laws are outlaws, cluckers, outlaws, cluckers.
Yeah, that's the way a lot of people feel about theirs. I was very blessed. I will say that. Gosh, they were just, and even after the divorce and everything, we were good friends. They're just awesome. So
Yeah. Well, that's good.
yeah.
That's how it should be. Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, you're gonna hear me cough some. I'm trying to not cough
Hey,
so much.
Happy. How are you feeling?
Um, Still not really all that great, to be honest. I'm uh, Yesterday, after I talked to you, I kind of got a little feeling better in the evening. I thought, well, I wonder. I took some Tylenol too, and I think that might have helped a little bit. But I
Hey,
thought,
Joe.
hey, maybe I'm going to be able to do this. And then woke up, tried to lay down, go to sleep, couldn't, because coughing, and then so today's been rough. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Hmm.
still feeling bad. Yeah. So
Yeah, that cough sounds terrible.
yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to
Yeah,
stay
you
away.
can.
Can you still hear it?
No, I can't hear your cough now, but I can hear like you can hear like your lungs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yep,
know.
yep. I hope you feel better. Yep. Clucker says, I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, me too. Hi, Polly. Yeah, me too.
Hey,
I
Polly.
Hi, Joy. Happy. I'm just tired of being sick. It's just a never ending thing. Do you
God damn.
have flu?
Do you
Yeah.
have the kung flu? Oh
Oh,
my
girl.
God.
I'm surprised Laura let you out of the house at all.
Holy shit. Oh, that I don't know why that was so funny, but wow. Hey, Fred.
Fred, Farmer Fred, Farmer Fred, as Betty would say. Oh, guys, come join us. We're gonna let a few more people come in, and then we're gonna talk for a minute and see what we want to do. So,
Take some warm honey, Raditha.
uh, well,
Dale, Dale, you're killing me now. Just dying. Oh,
uh, yeah, mine's just not the flu though, Polly. I have lung issues and heart issues, and so that's what.
yeah.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of toll on me, and they just don't. They just keep wanting to give me more pills. And I kind of got into it with Tim about that a while back, and he said, those pills are keeping you alive and stuff, and it's like, yeah, they are, but um, yeah, but no, I got 6 more prescriptions today
Hey, Laura.
when I came home, so
See,
yeah,
that is ridiculous. I mean, come on, doctors. Pull your head out of your butt. Stop
yeah,
giving me pills and do something. I mean,
right,
this is ridiculous.
right,
Meds don't cure all. I mean, get to the root cause here.
yeah. Well, it's easier just to write out scripts, I mean,
Well, of course. And
I'm on,
then they wonder why there's so many drug addicts in the world.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm on like 2 antibiotics and pregnant, just and throughout the last 6 months, I've been off on antibiotics so much. It's just, yeah. So they just They need to figure out what's wrong. I told that ER doctor the other day, it's like, this is really getting old. So I said, you need to get my one doctor off her room, make her do something. She doesn't want to do anything. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
But
Sugar Plum.
hey, Sugar Plum. Hey, Trizzle. Joy.
Hey, Drizzle.
Thank you guys for coming. I am Laura. Hi. Um, Dale said, hey, Sugar.
I just
Anyway,
walked in the door from outside. What did she say here? From outside, and the first thing I see is a fake on the computer. That means it can't be too good if he's laughing to the computer. Oh.
that was for sure.
Cluckers wants to know, did they check you for pneumonia?
Yes, they did. And they checked me for pneumonia, COVID. I don't have pneumonia. I don't have COVID. Well, I don't know about the pneumonia because the nurse told me, she said, I don't know if you have pneumonia or not. They asked me if I wanted to stay at the hospital. I was like, are you going to do anything any different than these stupid pills? And they're like, no. But this hospital that I'm close to up here is more like a Band-Aid hospital. They don't have a good cardio and they don't have the pulmonary. So it would do me no good to stay up here.
See,
Yeah.
that makes no sense to me that they ask you if you want to stay. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Right.
You're the doctor. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
That just makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they know how bad that I get. And she goes, and next time you need to call 911 and not drive here. Because by the time I got to the hospital, I was really having a hard time breathing. And she said, you don't driving. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. I thought, yeah.
Answer that.
Are the lungs or yes, yes. I have real bad lungs. And well, they have me on water pills. I've been on water pills. It's like pleurisy. Well, it's between that and the heart. They don't know which one. I had a heart attack a couple of years ago, 2 years ago,
Hey,
and
Stacy.
so hi, Stacy. So yeah, but I kind of know what I think's going on, and they won't listen to me. It's just like, here's some more pills. Here's some more pills. I'm so sick of pills. You should see. I have a whole cupboard just full of stuff. And the doctor said, you want me to write you a script for antibiotics and prednisone? So I said, no, I got all that at home. I got tons of all that stuff at home. Nebulizer treatments, you name it, I got it. Oxygen, I got the whole gamut. But anyway,
That
so
sounds like a shit show hospital.
uh-huh. Well, this one up here, the one I go to, that's like an hour and 15 minutes from me. Now, there I would stay because my heart doctor's there, my lung doctor's there.
Mhm.
And it's not just it's a big, big hospital. They have everything you need. Not like this little place up here. So, but I just thought, well, I just go up here and get an X-ray. Well, they did X-ray, they did CAT scan. So, and my spleen is enlarged, but whatever.
Do you honestly think they know how to read that X-ray?
Uh, yeah, I don't know, right?
I'm beginning to wonder.
Even the steroids for the lungs, yeah, yeah. And I don't know if you guys ever do this when you get lab reports. Do you ever read your own lab reports? I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And do you ever see sometimes on there where they say something's abnormal? I get a lot of that, and the doctors just never say anything. And I'm thinking, well, why take blood if you you know what I mean? It's like I I get that that's maybe not what they're looking for, but maybe something else is going wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So
when I do my labs, I look at them all. My labs are usually all in the normal range.
mine.
Um,
I'm not,
so yeah.
but yeah, the last one said the other doctor did. I was low on everything. I had no iron, no B12, no nothing.
Oh
And it's
my
like,
God.
yeah,
Do you take iron pills?
I take patches, and
Oh.
my doctor told me my cardio, they like me to come in and get infusions with iron, but Yeah, I do. Like I do have a lot going on, Polly, but yeah, so but I'm not sitting here trying to complain to you guys. I just kind of explain to you why I get sick on and off, and sometimes I just can't do it. But so um
Well, they gotta find out what's going on. They gotta help you instead of pumping you with all this pills. I mean, they gotta see what's going on. They're probably just giving you pills thinking, "Oh, well, maybe this will help. Oh, no, maybe this will help."
yeah,
I mean, that's not gonna
yeah,
solve the problem.
yeah, yeah. I know. It's
Darn
just
it.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah, yeah.
so
Well, and
anyway.
and then and then you feel like shit all the time. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah.
yeah. Like tomorrow, I got to go help a lady do a few things, and then I got to take care of somebody else's stuff, and because it's a little extra income for me. So, um, but I'm praying that I feel decent enough to be able to do it. So we'll see how tomorrow. I never know. I never know how things are going to go from day to day, if I'm going to feel bad or not. So, and
Right.
I've been buying a lot of natural stuff too, trying to get some natural stuff and see if that doesn't work. So, yeah, I know.
Well,
I
the
hate,
problem I the problem is you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, what you're treating. I mean, you have no clue what's going on.
yeah, yeah. Well, I have a little bit of a clue, more than the doctors do, but they don't listen. They want to, you have to be in a certain category, A, B, and C, so they know what to prescribe. So, yeah. I said on my Facebook, I said, I'm going to become a doctor. I said, all I got to do is you tell me the ailment, I'll Google what medicine, and
That's right.
then I'll send you a bill. How's
I
that?
know somebody that Googles everything just because they
Uh huh.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, MRH.
Hey, MRH, how are you?
So, yeah. So that's, I don't really want to get into too much of it because, people make content out of your medical stuff. But, I do have bad lungs and my heart's iffy too. I do have congestive heart failure. So I just have to be very, very careful. So,
Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, and yeah, like you say, I mean, a lot of that could be due to the heart. It could, there could be a lot going on.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I
So
think,
that's why I think that they need to take it a little more serious. I mean,
yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 And I have fought them over the years. They used to admit me at least 2 or 3 times a year, and this year I've kind of not gone because I don't want to be in the hospital, you know. But right now I almost would, so that they can get this figured out, so I can get on the road to recover and get back. You know,
exactly.
I can't. I'm on oxygen, so it's really hard for me to get up and move a whole lot. And they say, well, you're gaining weight. Well, yeah, I can't breathe, you guys. Do you think I like being this heavy? I've probably gained 40, 50 pounds since all this has been going down. And that's a lot. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, though, I'm not eating that much. I could see if I just sat at the table and gorge and gorge. I don't eat that much. I eat a little bit here, a few bites here, a few bites. I may feel hungry for a minute. I might eat something real tiny, and I'm good for a few hours. It's just weird. I don't. So it's not. Uh,
Well, yeah, well, it's like Clucker said, the gaining weight could be from the meds. It could also be maybe
yeah,
um, you've got fluid in your body. I mean, there could be a lot going on. You just
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Hi, Rhonda. With
Hey,
Neil
Rhonda.
too.
Hey,
Barbara.
Barbara.
Barbara. So anyway, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. It's just a lot of medical stuff, trying to get these doctors to get moving and stuff. And okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't really plan a trivia tonight because I'm not sure if that's something you guys want to continue on. If you want to keep that on Monday nights, if you don't want to, we don't have to. When I started my channel, um, what I don't think Watcher was coming on that much. I think she was more at that time with Jim, and then Leanne, of course, she was with Jim too. And so we only had like for our group, we only had like Friday nights, and it's like, gosh, this gets really boring. So that's kind of why I wanted to start a channel, just to kind of have a place where, we could all go and talk and stuff, you know, and,
Hmm.
group. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Um, but you guys tell me if that's something that if you like the trivia, if you don't feel bad about telling me, oh, I don't like that. We'll do something different. I don't have a problem. So no Googling, he said. Yeah. But so just kind of, let me know what you guys want to do. And I'm sure you guys remember me telling you you needed 1,000 subs to get monetized. Well, that's wrong. I was looking for some reason, I don't know it, and they made it like a two, like you said, crazy about like a 2-tier
Yeah.
type. Yeah. So if you get up to 500, you can add memberships, but you can't get any revenue from the ads and stuff. You have to get up to 1,000 to be able to do
Yeah.
that. Because the creators get paid for those. And I see why. Um,
And it's not that much, Raditha, those ads, and they're just as annoying as hell.
no, I know. Yeah, I know. The only thing I'm thinking about doing, well, I still got about 300 more people to get to even get to the 500 level, but and I understand why creators do the membership thing, and I wouldn't ever make it very very high, but they do it because to help pay for StreamYard. I heard another creator on say, "Oh, they just use the free StreamYard." I don't know how they do that because I did it for the first 10 days. And after that, they said, that's it. You're going to pay for it. So I'm paying like $44 a month for it. And so, um, that's why I say I've heard other creators say, oh, we just, it just puts it right back into the channel. So, if I did do a membership, it'd only be maybe a couple dollars a month, it wouldn't be much, but just to kind of help out with the StreamYard and all that. So, but I mean, I know I'm not going to get rich off this, but I do enjoy it though. I do enjoy coming on and talking to people and stuff. And
Well, that's
laugh-
that's important. That's what's good about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like I said, when I started this channel, I basically wanted to do it for us because at the time, um, all the people that were kind of hanging out over at Fumbles, they didn't have anywhere to go except Friday nights, you know. And so that's why I thought, oh, we need something for us too during the week. So now that there's getting quite a bit more of us, it's great. I mean, we got other places to go too, Leanne and Watcher and
Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie. What'd you say, Fast Eddie?
I said hi to Fast Eddie.
Oh, you said hi to Hey, Fast Eddie. I was listening off these group and you said Fast Eddie, and I said, oh, okay. I thought maybe you were saying that Phil says Dale, Eddie or me don't have a wrench. OMG. I don't think I could even give you a wrench. I don't know where you even look at that. I don't know about giving you two a wrench. I don't know about that. We might be buying trouble there. So I was teasing Ruben earlier today. He was on maybe it was Foss's he was on earlier today, and I said, well, you don't come on my panel, and he said, well, I think Pencil's got me blocked. We had this joke going on about, yeah. And I said, oh, okay, whatever. So, but she doesn't have him blocked. He just said that. So, but yeah, I seen him going on panel this morning, and I heard Eric say, well, I thought something was wrong because Ruben was on a channel like 5 o'clock this morning, and he's not a morning person. Um, so he said, I knew something was wrong. Hi, Tristy T.
Hey,
So,
Twisted Tea.
so
Yeah, he
yeah,
was on. I think he was over on
gun
Gunsmoke.
smokes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, I'm sure a lot of other people heard it too. Last night was just, whoa, wow. Wow. I was like, holy cow. So, but not my monkeys, not my my channel, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But I used to collect wrenches. Nowadays, I'm trying to see how many I can lose.
Oh,
uh, yeah, I don't. Where do you look to see if you can get wrenches? Honestly, I can't remember now. I remember when we started out, we have three, right? We have you. Well, you're
yeah,
mad, and you're more my co-host anyway than anything. But we have Racing Stars, American Honey, but she doesn't come over that. She doesn't come over that much anymore. But I think she's working a lot. I think.
yeah.
Don't quote me. And then who else do we have? Oh, we have Cluckers. Yeah, we have Cluckers.
Cluckers.
So
Yeah, Rhonda, I am hosting Thanksgiving at my house.
yeah, we're all going to
Ridic-
Crazy Rat's house for Thanksgiving.
yeah, come on over. More the merrier.
Yeah, we're just you're in Utah. You're not that far from me.
That's right.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Not that far.
No, yeah, got to be careful what I say here. In like 70 hours
She's
per week. Yes.
wow.
Oh, American Honey. Yeah, I think she is. Wow, that's a lot of hours for her. Her husband quit giving her money or something. I remember there was a joke about her husband's money or something. She said they,
Uh,
they say they. So how's your job going, Crazy Bat? Are you still doing training or
no, I'm done. I'm good.
good?
It's
Good.
just busy. I like, busy. Busy is great. Nothing worse than being
Slow.
slow, not busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't even imagine working that many hours.
Hey, homegrown.
Hey, homegrown.
Is it say? Is it?
Yes, it's safe in here,
Yeah,
homegrown.
it sure is.
Here, we could
Yeah.
drop a link if you want to come up or anybody wants to
Yeah.
come up.
Yes. Yes. In fact, I was
We're
talking to
just
Watcher
chit
Crate.
chatting.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We're not doing trivia or anything tonight. We're just talking. I was just kind of explaining the health stuff that's going on with me, and then I'm trying to get up to so many to get monetized. So um yeah, there's Racing Stars. Hey.
Hey,
So
Racing Stars.
I just need 300 more subs. So can you guys get busy and find me 300 more subs? That really won't be that hard to get because I've been going a lot of different places, and people are usually really good about letting you put your channel in there, so that helps.
Yeah.
So, so
I
good for you.
don't think I would ever want to be monetized.
No. Hi,
Mm-mm.
Mountain Girls.
Hey, Mountain Girl.
Beth Hammond.
Hey, Beth.
You're gonna walk the dog. Hey, come by Polly and get mine too. Although she's zonked out, I better not wake her up.
Hello, ladies.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hello,
Look, look,
stranger.
look. No volume. All right, test, test.
we can hear
Can you
you.
hear us?
Okay, there we go. We got
Yeah,
it.
it's so
You're in the
dark.
dark.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to be in the dark. In fact, I need my screen off.
You're always
Yeah.
in the dark. What's up with
Yeah,
that?
that's right. I'm always in the dark, damn it.
How you
Yeah.
been?
I'm doing good. My wife's side of the family, there's a little bit of family feud going on. This is the wrong time of the year to do that shit,
Oh, shit. That's not fun.
Yeah, and it's all about what one of the siblings said a bad word. They were talking about roosters, at a
Yeah.
child's birthday party, and I didn't think any children were around. And one of the other brothers said, "Yeah, something about cock." I don't know the exact words, but in reference to a rooster, and one of the children went to the parent and said, so and so said a bad word, and it just went from there. So,
Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
but
no.
yeah, wrong time of the year for that crap. So
Right?
yeah, so it's going to be broken up a little bit.
That sucks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that. And
Yeah. Well, And those kids, I'll tell you what, they're like little sponges. They hear everything.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
take it all in.
Yeah.
You got quite a few kids there, Crazy Brad. I mean, do they all get along?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, well,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. We all get along great. We're very
Well, that's
close.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great upbringing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's very, very rare that
Mhm.
you'll have anybody have a little feud. And if it is, it might be like the girls,
Yeah.
they're just the girl, girl thing, and then within an hour, hey, you want to come over? Yeah, sure, I'll be over in about 5 minutes. I mean, it's just like,
Yeah, it's the
That's
way
good.
it should be.
mhm,
But
yeah,
holidays bring out a lot of stress in people. It does.
yeah,
Yeah. I
It
mean,
does.
especially sometimes to I don't know. It used to me even just because I had to do all the cooking, the house, all the gift buying and all that, and we'd have big Christmases. So it's like, oh my goodness, I don't have that now, um, but yeah, we used to have a lot of. They said I'm seeing two in the back. Somebody else back there, Crazy Rat? Can you see?
no, there's nobody there.
Oh, I'm showing two. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So I
What
think
what pills are you taking tonight? I would like to know. I'm just kidding.
I've taken all six of the new ones, and I'm fixing to start on the other ones. So I
How
homegrown.
about the happy pill? We need a happy pill.
Yeah,
Need a
happy.
happy pill. There you
I don't
go.
really, I don't really have any happy pills. They don't give those to me.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just naturally happy all the
Mhm.
time.
I usually am too. I'm usually really, I even being alone, I'm still okay. Me and my dog and cat, we seem to do really good. Today's not been such a good day. I haven't felt all that great, and then the dog's been super clingy. So, but yeah,
I
yeah,
I don't think that I could have a partner just because I'm
yeah,
so independent and it's like I just want to do what I want to do. No, nobody's going to. I would hate to have somebody tell me, "Well, you can't do this." Well, you watch me.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
when I was married, it wasn't that bad as far as we could kind of do our own things. But now that I've been by myself for the last 4 years, I don't think I could deal with having anybody else either. I really don't. I've gotten so in my ways now. I was just
Yeah.
like peace and quiet. I just like my peace and quiet. Although I am still contemplating on going to Indiana with my um niece.
Steady.
What?
Crazy Brat just wants the dude to do the business and leave. Yeah, you're just wasted space on my couch.
Yeah.
So how's work going there, homegrown?
I'm sorry. How's work going?
Yeah, you still working a lot?
Yeah, well, actually, kind of funny you brought that up. I've been kind of laying low the past week. Today would have been an overtime day for me. I have off today, and I elected to stay at home. I got up about 4 o'clock this morning. It was just pouring down, raining,
Oh,
and I said, you know what? When you get one of those feelings that you need to stay home. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Well, that I got that, and I don't like to travel in bad weather. It takes me an hour going down the interstate.
Uh-huh.
And from what I've seen, just on a dry day, these truckers, they drive like maniacs. They're not going by the rules. I'm getting onto a different topic there, but we got a bunch of people that don't need to be driving trucks, if you know what I mean. So I just didn't want to subject to myself to that. And we got a lot of stuff going on, and I really needed to be up there, but we'll make up for it. In fact, they called me up today asking me a question, and I'm like, damn, man, I really should have made it up there. But either way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
everything's
nice.
going good.
Did
It's
you see
nice to have some downtime.
did you see that there was another
Mhm.
that came in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, did you got rid of that problem?
Yep, I won't even let them bring a toothbrush. No, they can bring a toothbrush. Heaven forbid, I want you to bring 10 of them.
Uh, mm,
I don't know why he wants to come in here, but anyway, yeah. So speaking of truck drivers, that is funny. Um, I was coming home the other day, and there was a big truck in the middle lane, and he was going veering off to the left, and then off to the right, and
yeah.
I'm very far behind him. I don't like running with the trucks; they scare me. I just because they don't see you that well, so I try to stay away from them as much as possible. This guy kept going, and I said, must be seeing things, and I said, I'm gonna sit back and watch, kind of. But
Mhm.
he was going all the way over in one lane and then over to the other. And I thought, oh my gosh, So I raced really fast around him, get around him, and I got way ahead of him and watched him. He was still doing. I think he's going to hurt somebody. So I did call the sheriff. I don't like doing that, but I
Yeah.
told the cops, I said, maybe that he's tired, he may not be intoxicated or anything. Maybe he's just tired, so I don't know.
Well, from what I understand, they have a limit as to how long they can drive.
Right,
So,
right,
if now with that said, there's a lot of illegals that have money that came over here and they're buying trucks and getting their own distribution companies going, and they can't even speak. They can't even read road signs, to be honest with you.
right.
And I
Yeah.
tell you, it was the other day. It was about 3 weeks ago. I had a cop behind me, and the truck started swerving and everything. And he was doing about 70, 75, speed limit 75. And I went around him real quick, regardless of the cop behind me. And the cop just, he knew what I was doing. You ever had a tire blow next to you, one of them semi tires? It is not fun.
Oh no.
No.
But yeah, I mean, it's just so
Does
many
it make
reasons. Yeah.
does it make a loud sound?
Oh, it's pretty bad. The tires
Okay.
will they'll hit your car. It's not a very pretty sight. It'll scare the dog out of you. I'll tell you that. But
Oh,
but yeah, I get around the truck as quick as I can, and the state troopers around here understand.
right.
And so it's these highways are really, thank you, man. These highways are extremely dangerous now. I've got a friend whose his son is in Venezuela, off the coast of Venezuela, and in the military. He's all stressed out, and I said, "Look, man, your son's he's more safe than you are going down I-30 after work. Okay, don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's these roads are treacherous nowadays.
Right.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Is that Crazy
Yeah.
Brett?
It
They had
sure
a
is.
They had a
Hey,
My
they had-
wife.
hey,
just wa-
wifey.
Who are you talking
I
to?
look like crap, so.
No, the video's not.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Just trying to take care of my husband over here and stomach and crap.
Yeah, that's my happy pill. Is my stomach pill. That makes me happy.
Yeah,
That makes you happy. Good.
Because
Yeah.
his tummy don't hurt. You want some of this?
What is?
For tonight?
Oh no,
For NyQuil to go to sleep?
maybe in a little bit. Okay,
Give him the
so-
whole bottle. Give him the whole
Oh shit!
bottle. would you?
Is he a good patient? Is he a good patient?
No.
No. Yeah, I didn't.
Of
Most
course.
men aren't. Sorry, most
That's
men
why
aren't.
you're taking the NyQuil? You're taking the NyQuil when I tell you to take it? That's a good patient? I don't think so.
He's a shithead.
No, he's okay. I'm just joking. He takes whatever I give him. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
I'm glad you take care of him.
somebody has to.
she's
Yeah.
a good one.
Now,
She'll,
who-
You always say she is a good woman. I love
Yeah.
that.
yeah, she is. I'll come home from work and she'll have food ready for me and stuff. That's hard. She's a little old school like that. She's
Good
Yeah.
for her.
she loves me, so that's what counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love him.
Yeah.
Did you tell him about our trip?
No, I haven't. We're
Where are you going?
Oh man, we're going on a cruise next month, and
That's right. I remember you
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about that.
well,
We did talk about it. Okay.
I guess I did bring it up a while back. But yeah, I've never been on a cruise.
Neither have I.
And I guess everybody heard about that girl that died.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
that's not on that day.
It's not on that ship though. But
She left.
what have you heard? Has anybody heard what happened to that girl?
They don't know
I
yet.
think she was strangled, wasn't she, or something? I
Yeah.
don't-
I think her stepbrother did it or some crap. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
16-year-old stepbrother.
Huh. Okay.
Wow.
They were all in the same room, a 14-year-old, a 16-year-old, and an 18-year-old. 2 boys and a girl. They were having to share a room.
Oh, well, that wasn't good.
Wow.
Well, it sounds like somebody couldn't handle their alcohol.
Something happened.
Yeah.
They haven't got it all the way figured out yet, but and they're coming around to it, so we'll see.
Yeah. This is one of those things you have to give them time for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's right. You got to be a little careful when you're out there in the middle of the sea about getting drunk, I think, because you're not in a real good place. I mean, you could get
Right.
pushed overboard real fast. So, well, where are you guys going? Where are you going? Caribbean? Or?
Cozumel.
Yeah, Cozumel, Honduras,
Oh, fun.
and two in Mexico and one in Honduras.
Yeah. Something
Huh.
Bay.
Yeah, mahogany, not mahogany, but
Montego Bay.
not Montego. Mahogany, I think it is. Not mahogany. It's somewhere in Honduras anyway.
Okay. Just be very careful right now. They're warning people stay out of Mexico, so just be careful. Cartels,
That's a good point.
the cartels are not happy right now because, and they're going after the Americans that are over there. So, and my
Really?
dad loves to go to the resorts there, and it's like you guys got to stay out of Mexico right now. They're warning people, stay out.
Hmm.
But
Well,
I mean,
we're going to be mostly on the boat, and then we're just
Yeah.
going to Mr. Santos, and that's it.
I'm staying on the boat. Okay. That's how we do this shit.
I would be.
We're
I
going
would
with the
stay on the
comfort.
boat too.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could do a cruise. I'm afraid I'd get seasick. I get motion sickness easy. I just don't think I could do it.
Well,
Yeah.
they have stuff for that though, and it works really good.
Yeah, better stuff than Dramamine, I guess. They got
Yeah.
more stuff nowadays, yeah. Because
They
I
got
don't
really?
classes that go on too. They're pretty good.
Mm. Okay.
I used to go on. I went on the ship going out of the Depot Bay down here because I'm only an hour from the ocean, an hour and 15 minutes from the ocean, and I begged Dad. I said, "Please let me. I want to go out on the ship." And he said, "Okay." And I'm telling you, I didn't get out of the harbor. I was so sick. I fed the fish the whole time, begging them, take me back, take me back. So, yeah, I'm be afraid of that too, Crazy Rat. I don't know how
Yeah.
well to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be test driving all the food. I hear there's going to be a lot of different foods and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do the food thing for sure.
Yeah, I heard.
You'll come back 20 pounds heavier.
I'm expecting to be 20 pounds heavier. Yeah.
Oh, good
Look,
Lord.
they have a lot of things to do on the ship, don't they?
Oh, she's gone. She walked out the door. I can't stand it when she's talking and everybody else is talking because I can't hear what y'all say. Anyways, yeah, this will be the first time. So, you guys tell me, is it great? So I don't know.
I think it'll be okay. I would just be very careful in Honduras. I would be careful. They are good, but right now everything's so up in the air. In fact, we have ice downtown in our little town down here. I was looking on Facebook and stuff, and they're yelling at these ICE agents and calling them everything under the. It's like, come on, guys, they're doing their job, but they're going in neighborhoods now.
Yeah.
They're cleaning people out. Yeah, and we, I know people that go to my church that are Mexican. What their status is, I don't know, and I don't ask. But ICE does have a job to do. That doesn't mean I want people thrown out. It's just I don't know. I I just don't get involved with that. But I don't like the way they're treating them. You know, it's just, yeah, just yelling and screaming at them. And people are saying, oh, honk your horn if ice comes up near you or something. I was like, what is going on? Why act that?
Mhm.
You know?
Well, ice is a normal thing down here in Texas.
Well,
It's not uncommon to see.
uh-huh.
And usually, if one person is, if there's something illegal that they're doing, of course they're going to go after them, and or if they can contain them there, they will, and then usually they'll. I'm assuming that they ask them about their family and stuff, and I
Yeah,
don't know. It's a bad situation. They should have never let all of them in to begin with,
yeah, I
because
know.
we just can't afford to feed the world. We just can't
Yeah,
do it.
I know. I know. But I've never seen them in this town down here. I've never seen that. And so, um, yeah, I
Yeah.
not like this. They were at the mall earlier and they had about 5 or 6 people detained. And yeah, what can you do? I mean,
Mhm. Well, it's not just Mexicans. I mean, it's
oh
all over the
no, no,
world.
no.
Yeah, it's all over the world. They're coming in.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
got people, other
they are.
cultures there too, not just the Hispanic, but we have some people in church they're Hispanic. And like I said, I've never asked them. I like those girls. I've been there. I was their first camp counselor and, you know, at church. So it's like, th- I love those people, but I don't know what their status is and I don't want to know. I don't,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
get it. Beth Hammond, I hear that's a really good ship. Adventures of the Seas. Yeah. Hey,
what's that?
Hey,
hotspot.
hotspot.
Be gone in cruise. I will be gone in February. The ship is called the Adventures of the Sea. Now, where will you be going, Beth? Hi, Hotspot. Where will you be going? Beth said she's taking a cruise too.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it just doesn't sound fun to me.
Clucker says she doesn't want a new doesn't want a new stepdad.
You know, so far leading up to this, okay, I think it's been close to a year since we have planned for this. I think my wife got it started about a year ago, and it's been nonstop talking about it. You know what I mean? I,
Yeah.
in in a way, I'll be glad when it's over with.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, for instance, last week, she wanted me to try on these clothes she got me. That's great. That's great. But
Oh, Aruba. Fun.
it's just never ending.
Yeah. So did you got some new clothes to go on the trip?
Yeah, and I got the Wi-Fi package. So does that mean I could get on my phone and get on YouTube? I don't know. You guys tell me, but
You should be able to, but I don't know.
I
I
would
have
think
no
so.
idea.
Yeah.
Mm. So we'll see how that worked out.
Deb says she's going to Aruba. I always wanted to go to Aruba.
Only because of the Beach Boys sang about Aruba.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Jamaica, come on, pretty mama. I don't know how it goes, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seems really nice, but and got to see it more when that gal went missing there. What was her name? I don't even remember now. The blonde teenage girl.
Natalie Holloway.
Yeah, Holloway. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I
but
remember that. Everybody knew it was that creep from wherever he was from, Dutchland. I don't know.
well, you know what?
Oh,
He's in another prison. In another prison.
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
yeah,
He he killed another girl. Or
that's crazy.
I shouldn't say that. He unalived another person.
There you go.
Yeah, he unalived a young girl. So he's doing his time there. I don't know if he's back in Aruba or where he's at, but yeah, he's a strange guy. He's really
What was his name? Vanderloop or something?
Vandersloot.
Vandersloot. Yeah.
What was it? Something Vandersloot. I can't remember the first name. Yeah, in a hotel. Yeah, yeah. how's there's
Hey,
one.
Watcher.
Watch here. There's Charlie.
We can put the
Charlie,
link in if
you
anybody
bit
wants
my
to look up
finger.
Charlie. We
I
can
just
put
dropped the link.
yeah, drop the link and then yeah, if anyone wants to come up,
Yeah, drop the Lincoln.
drop the link in. Yeah.
The Lincoln Continental.
I'm
Hey,
touching
lady.
all the buttons tonight. Okay.
Pushing the
Hey, Charlie,
button.
how's it going?
How you
She
doing, Mr.
watch out,
Homegrown?
homegrown. She bites fingers.
Yeah, but I only bite Crazy Brad because Crazy Brad is my Jolene that is also Watchers. So we kind of share. How y'all doing tonight? I heard y'all was up here talking about what was the name? Vandersloot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yvette.
mean,
American honey.
Oh, she is here. Hey, ladies.
Jorian Vandersloot. That's who y'all are talking about, right?
Joran.
Yeah. He's a Dutch murderer who was convicted in the 2010 killing of Stephanie Flores Ramirez and Lima, Peru. Is that who
Yeah.
y'all talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He unalived one there, and he also unalived one in Aruba.
Yes. Crazy
bet-
stuff, man.
Oh, Fast Eddie said he let her come in and say hi. That was so
Oh, you're so
Oh.
nice, Fast Eddie. Appreciate it.
Fast Eddie's so fast. He's fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, we were just talking tonight because I didn't get anything planned. I'm still sick, so
Hey, that's
like-
what streams do sometime, ain't it?
yeah.
We just
You
have a
know,
good old conversation.
I
See,
think it's good to just have conversations. I
Yeah.
like it.
Our community is full of amazing, intelligent beings who we could talk about anything under the sun and have a great conversation together.
Yeah,
Yes.
Almost definitely.
Yes.
American Honey. Hi, good to see you.
American honey.
Eddie was saying you're working like 70 hours a week or something, but he was nice to let you come out and say hi.
That was so sweet.
I know, because I'm so proud to see my honey. My honey. Oh, that is my sugar girl. Okay, sorry. How's the puppies doing, Mr. Homegrown?
Oh, they're doing good. Hey, American honey. They're doing good. We had a little riffraff earlier. One of them got bit, but she's just fine. I think they're starting to trying to figure out each one of their territories and stuff. I don't know, but they're doing really good.
I bet they're big. Are they getting big?
Yeah, they are.
You want one?
I got one.
No.
I got two on the back porch I'm giving away right now. You want a
I
black
hear you.
lab?
No,
Mm,
we got plenty dogs.
that's one of the best dogs you can have is a lab.
Oh,
Well,
they
Most
are.
definitely.
Oh, they're the
have-
best. They are the best.
Anybody
Really?
wants one? I'm telling you, I give them away for free. They healthy as an ox. They're getting trait craned a little bit. Well, that one, she's hard headed, but that's side the point. The other one goes in well, so she's, they think their name is Good Girl and but
Yeah.
and they're getting to learn now no jumpies because they get really super excited when we go out there. They get like really up, and they just want attention. They love loving. They're sweetest two girls you've ever met. And I'm trying to teach them to sit and not jump all the time because they are getting bigger. And that way, if somebody does get them, they're less likely to jump on them, or if they're an elderly person or a kid, knock a kid down, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
A new water heater, huh? Racing Stars? At least you
Ooh.
got a water heater.
You guys are going to hear my cat motor going. She's right by the speaker.
Oh, I love when cats purr. I love it.
Well, tonight the dog's sleeping, so we're in good shape right now. But then the cat decides she's going to come over. So hi, Miss.
W.
You guys
I love
make
how
sure you-
y'all two keep doing that on accident. And it's like y'all's minds think so much alike. It's like, bam.
On what? What?
Like y'all two
Oh.
keep finishing each other's sentences or saying hey at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Me, who, Crazy Brat and I?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
awesome.
gosh. Well,
Oh yeah, they're in
Well-
sync.
I swear to God.
well, she's like she's my co-host, so we're like always together when I'm, most of the time when I'm on, and then she goes the same groups I go to, so we get kind of used to each other, I guess. I don't know.
I hope you feel better soon, Miss Perdita. Speaking of
Yeah,
which, because
I don't
being
know.
Oh,
sick,
me
ah,
too.
I've
It's
been having this one lingering for like what 2 months or a month now. It sucks.
I'm at almost a year,
Mhm.
and they can't figure out what's going on. I have an idea, but they keep saying, "Oh, it's your heart. Oh, it's your lungs. It's your," and I'm on.
It's been a year?
Yes. But
Oh
it's
my
just getting
gosh.
yes, it's getting worse over time. And so I was at the hospital. I think it was Friday. I went up and because I was really struggling to breathe. They actually even turned my oxygen up, and they were like, "Oh, you shouldn't have drove here." And then they asked me if I wanted to be admitted. It's like, "Oh yes, please." No, I don't want to be admitted. So they wrote me out a prescription for 6 more medications. She said, "And you need to call 911 if you need to come back." She said, "You shouldn't be driving." It's like whatever. So, you know, but that's
Yeah, not a good idea, Miss Perdita.
I know. Well, I drove there 2 years ago and had a heart attack. I drove down there.
You
Oh
are
my
one
gosh.
tough cookie. I'm gonna
Wow.
say that.
My heart was only working at 30 some percent, they said, when I got to the hospital. But then they put me on the life flight and flew me down to Vancouver because we just have like a band-aid hospital here. They don't even have they don't have like a big cardiology department, stuff like that. So they wanted I had to get a stent put in, and it had to be done now. So they flew me down there. So I got to ride the helicopter first time ever.
Oh
Oh, see,
wow.
I've almost been life flighted twice. Well, the second time it was a transport, so it was an ambulance for 4 hours. But the first time, the flight nurse, and God rest her soul, she passed away in a flight. I don't know if y'all remember that that plane crash that happened in Mississippi with the life flight. Happened many, many years ago. I was a kid, so I was like 14 at the time. So that was over 20 years ago, right? Over 20, like 25 years ago. Um, she passed away in that accident. So she was an amazing woman, though. She saved my life that night. I didn't know I was allergic to codeine, right? And I had my tonsils out. Well, they give you pure codeine cough syrup for the pain after tonsil surgery. I took this. By the time I took the second dose, my throat was closing completely. And I went to one hospital. They left me in there and they said, well, as long as she's not turning blue, it's not an emergency,
Oh
right?
my God.
I'm sitting here, just had surgery around kids with the stomach virus, the flu, in a small waiting room, my ex. This was a small hospital, and I'm breathing like this. Like I'm having to struggle and make myself breathe. Like I'm having to physically force myself to breathe. And by the time I got up to the big hospital, which, like you said, Miss Redit, that they did that here, they sent you to the bigger hospital, which at the time for me was about a good 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
They wanted to ambulance me then to that hospital. My mama said, nope, I'm going to take her myself. I don't trust y'all. Give me the papers. My
That's
mama
what Tim
flew
has
me
done.
to that hospital.
Where'd you
And
go to? Tupelo?
yeah, I went to Tupelo, and the
Yeah.
flight nurse looked at me and she said, we can't even life flight her, because they took me up to the floor. As soon as I walked in the emergency room, they took me right up to the life flight floor. And the lady she was checking my airway and stuff, and she said, she's not even stable enough for us to air flight right now. We need to get her in the room. She told them what to push, what to do. They didn't intubate me, thank God, but for a week, I didn't know I was alive. They had me on a morphine drip. I didn't even know I was here. I woke up twice that whole week. They had me on morphine and Benadryl and some other stuff. And child, I didn't even know I was here. I woke up one time. My daddy was watching a football game. I woke up again during the MSU Ole Miss game. And I think I woke up a little bit during Friday Night Wrestling. But I was in the hospital for an entire week because, my throat closed that bad.
Yeah.
It's a miracle I can talk and sing. But child, I still do it.
Well, I asked him to take me by the ambulance, but they said no. They said you
Takes
got
too long.
yes, yeah. They said we need to get that stent in because your heart's going to shut down. So, but I was They gave me so much medicine. And then when I got there, I remember coming off the helicopter and them taking me into the hospital. And I'm looking around. It's like, wow, look at all these people here. It's like we're going to have a party or something. And
Oh, you were having a party, all right. You were getting wheeled right into the OR.
Right? Oh my gosh.
oh, and Miss W, will you please unblock Eddie fast, Eddie?
Hello, Miss W.
So
Hmm.
Yeah, Charlie, my son's up there in the Corinth area. He's I guess he's taking his little vacation right now, and he's with his other brother and going hunting. So
Yeah, I'm
I
not too far from Corinth. I'm not
yeah,
too far away.
yeah. He's
that's hunting season, isn't it? Well, it's just about over, isn't it?
I I don't hunt, so I really don't know, but I think it ends at beginning of the year or something.
My ex was a hunter. It seemed like he was always gone, but
Mhm.
you know, I didn't go hunting with him, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just never been a hunter. I don't know who he picked that up from. I think it was from his guys up at work, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
from September through January down here. And that's for whitetail. Depending on what because it depends on what game. You know what I'm saying? That he's going
yeah,
after, but I'm pretty sure it's whitetail deer because that's mostly what most people are going after
uh-huh,
yeah.
during this time of the year.
right, right,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well,
I know my stepdad. He used to hunt, but he'd do bear. Um, elk.
We don't have bears like that.
Oh, we do.
We don't have bears.
We don't have beers.
We
Hey,
used to
I see-
have a thing called a honey bear many years ago, but they pretty much went extinct. And the only time we get to see a bear or a mountain lion is if they come down from Tennessee or some dummy had them as a pet or something, or there was an illegal zoo.
yeah,
That's also happened.
yeah. Illegal zoos definitely happen. Yeah,
bears are fun to hunt. Do you think so, Miss W? You know what? My ex used to, my kids' dad, he built a stand. Okay. So I guess that's kind of how I got to do it. And the guy from the donut shop would give him all the leftover donuts. Hi, Roddy. And, so he'd sleep up on the stand and put these donuts down there, and he'd get up in the morning and the donuts were gone. No bear. It's like, okay, yeah, I bet that was fun sleeping up there. But I know, so
Well, they put the donuts for the bear, but
well,
how-
to entice them to come in because
oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
they smell the food. That's
I don't know why. I just thought about him being like Yogi the Bear, eating them donuts. Hey, boo boo.
Oh, boo boo.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. He tried hard. I don't think, and then he got into taxidermy as
Hey,
a
Roddy.
hobby. And I told him one time, I said, when I die, you're going to do me up and put me over the fireplace, aren't you? You know, and teasing with him, but yeah. But no, he did get a baby bear, but it was just the skin because he was going to do it, taxidermy it up for me, but he never, but my stepdad did. He was a good hunter. He'd get bear. Because when we go over to my mom's house, the kids would be like, Grandma, what are we eating? Because they never knew what the meat was, if it was bear or deer or, so, yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't want somebody to tell me what the meat was because I probably wouldn't eat it.
Yeah,
No,
now
see, you always tell
daughter
Crazy
thinks-
Brad it's chicken or hamburger meat. She'll need to know no different.
That's right. Don't tell me anything else.
well,
yeah. I
people-
was eating breakfast one time at a friend's house and got on the subject of hunting stuff, deer, and I said, "Man, I've never had deer meat before." And the friend's father goes, "Well, what do you think you're eating?" I was like, "Oh shit!" And I didn't want to finish it. I just,
Yeah.
See?
I pretended like I enjoyed it, and I didn't want to insult him, so I kept eating it. I was about 10 years old when that happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. See, Deer meat is, ugh,
Yeah,
gag.
I like it either. I do
Yeah,
like
no,
elk. I will eat elk. I do like elk. And my mama, she could cook anything. You know, she was just an old fashioned.
I was about to say that, Miss Perdita. It
Mm.
also depends on the cook. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
All
My
right.
great grandma can make anything taste good. That woman, you be smelling some good. Oh, what's that good smell? I didn't eat it, thank you, God. But she was bad about making these chitlins into like look like salmon patties, right?
Uh-huh.
And they smelled good as hell frying. Thank God I never took a bite because I think I would have been all over the floor everywhere because I just can't do them. I can't do chitlins. I can't do it. I can't do it.
There's no, I'm sorry, but deer meat, I don't care how you cook it, it still is
Have you ever had it as
nasty.
sausage? Have you ever had it as sausage or jerky?
I've had it as jerky, yes, and it is funky.
Oh, somebody done gave you some bad deer meat.
I've tried it from a whole bunch of different people, and it's like, no, it's
Yeah,
just
You
funky.
need to try it. I will tell you what one way that would help you probably is if it's gamey for you, deer sausage itself because it's ground up. And it's not as gamey, you know, like when it's in its
Mhm.
natural form, it's gamey. But when
Yeah,
it's done as sausage, it's not. And I'm gonna tell you something. I can make you a pot of homemade chili, and you'd swear up and down I'd used hamburger meat.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
You know,
That's
maybe it's just, yeah, you're right, Miss W. It's probably, it's not getting cooked right. Yeah, I don't know.
There's a
I don't
certain
know.
way you got to do. It's I'm gonna say this, you know, with every cut of meat, right? Even if we're talking beef, if somebody
Yeah,
don't do a pork like pork tenderloin, right? It'll be tough. It'll be hard. It'll be
yep,
rubbery. If
yeah.
somebody don't do roast right, same way, beef roast. If they
yep.
overcook it, it'd be ugh. But if a person knows what they doing when they cooking, I could take any slab of meat, the most toughest one you ever saw in your life, gristly as hell, and I can make that meat fall off that bone, fall off that gristle, and just shred to pieces.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
You
Well,
want to know a big secret?
what's that?
Onions,
And I don't
and
like onions.
Dr Pepper and Coca-Cola or beer.
Oh,
Beer works
Yeah.
good as a braise. It does. It breaks down some of the stuff in it, and so does like Coca-Cola. Do you know that if you like, let's say you go outside and you go to start your car and you look in your battery, the thing that you know, the plus and the minus,
Oh yes.
pour a little Coke on there, baby. It'll take that.
Yep.
It'll take that stuff off your battery cables right quick.
wow.
All right, homegrown.
He went to get a
I
coffee.
want some coffee. Eating a coffee. You drank
Yeah.
eating a coffee and didn't offer me a sip.
I
Oh,
know, right?
hot
I want
diggity
cream in
there.
mine.
That's
Cream
what
in
I
my
need is
coffee.
hot. It's cold. It's been so cold here.
No.
Oh,
Well, too, and they're talking snow here. It's like, oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna
same
pray for
here.
y'all. I'm gonna pray for y'all.
please.
Mm.
But I haven't been going anywhere doing much. You know, I walk my dog a little bit, as much energy as I have, you know, and then I really have.
Don't overdo
Oh, I
yourself.
can't, you know, and I'm supposed to have my oxygen when I even walk, but I sometimes forget it. But people
We go,
around
we
remind
gonna
me.
spank you. We gonna spank you. We gonna come all the way up there. I'm gonna have to call
Red-
somebody to come pick me up from
Raditha,
Mississippi.
how
I
do you
know.
forget your oxygen?
Well, I get so tired of lugging that crap around. You know, I got oxygen bottles in my car. I got oxygen bottles there.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
they got have, I don't know if your insurance will cover it or not, but they do have that
Portable.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the list. I actually have one here. Okay, it's new, but I never used it that much, and the battery's dead on it. So I told them, I said, why don't you just get me a new battery? I mean, the machine's brand new, and they're like, no, we have to order you a new one. So I'm on the list for another little one. But gosh, I mean, I got what? Why not just give
Well,
me?
does
You know.
can't you charge the battery?
No, it won't stay charged. I think it's been dead too long. It won't stay charged.
Oh,
I probably could
Oh.
order a battery, but I don't really know that much about it. So, possum stew. Do you see Lacey with that possum? That was
yeah, I loved it.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
little boo boo, little
Uh-huh.
boo boo.
Yeah.
She petted little boo boo like full
Yeah.
I
throat.
know.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's so cute.
She likes animals. Yeah, she That was, yeah. You guys gonna do another parody or another thing?
I don't know they time about it.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Leanne says she wanted to do another one.
Go put your name on the list.
Child, I don't
Me.
know who I would be.
Let me think. Just be Charlie.
I know, right? I just gotta be Charlie. Look, I'll be Charlie and make fun of my own self. And that'll just be good enough because I can't. Charlie's Charlie. Like, here's the thing. I don't think I got it the withwall. I could create a character, but it's usually not a other person. You know what I'm saying?
I wanna be Watcher.
Oh, I was thinking about that too. Because you know
Yeah.
we both country.
You did a Christine great. You did a really good Christine.
I
Very
was saying
good.
people still wanting her to do that because they thought that
I
was
know.
funny.
Yeah.
That one was good. That and Lacey's good too. Oh my gosh, she
Yeah,
is
Lacey is.
funny. She is so funny with that. The coupon lady. I hope she does her coupon lady thing. You know, she's good at that. But yeah,
Lacey's a character.
did you ever watch that Homegrown? I don't know if he's back yet or not.
Yeah, I'm back now. I just got
Did you
back.
watch? Did you ever watch their Leanne's parody thing
No, I haven't.
on her
Oh.
channel? Oh, it's-
No, what's it about?
well, she's got Jesse Roth on there, and I don't know if you know these people from Angel's channel. Somebody did Angel, I believe. Somebody did I don't know who all you guys did. I don't remember.
It's kind of like you know how on like Comedy Central, or if you watch Saturday Night Live, how they'll pretend to be another person, just do funny, stupid shit.
Oh yeah, just pretend to be them, kind of, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
do that, yeah, like a parody, like just like a parody movie, like you watch one of the movies that try to be the other movie, but it's just for funsies and for laughs. It's
Yeah.
not meant to be malicious. That's what it is, basically.
Somebody did Shark Hunter. I remember that one. And then doesn't Danny? She does Palomino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. She just has the boobies.
Yeah, she got her position for the boobs.
You
Yep.
know?
Yeah, it was hilarious. There was nothing it was harmless. It was like, but some
Yeah.
people didn't
have fun.
like it, but
Oh.
and then that's why I'm thinking, it would be fun to do like Charlie or Watcher or Homegrown or Raditha or
Oh.
Yeah, I could be crazy, Brad, saying I'm getting everybody in my web.
yeah. Get your
Leanne
little
was,
top
Leanne-
here.
Leanne was trying to get somebody to be her the other day.
Yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
that? She was trying to
I
You said
think
what?
that was
have to kick herself off a lot because she does do that.
Well, Lacey, she imitated a lady down from Australia, and I can't remember her name. Haven't heard from her in a long time.
Castle or Lady Luck.
That's it. And she she was hilarious. The way it wasn't her actual antics, it was the way she talked,
Yeah.
And she talked, I mean, she sounded just like her. And she's very good at imitating people, Lacey is.
Oh,
She
yeah.
really is. She can do it very
Yeah.
well.
Oh, you
Yes,
should
she
go back
can.
and listen to Leanne's channel. Her channel is what? Leanne 555 or something like that. I think that's her channel. But yeah, she's yeah. Hey, Charlie, have you had a chance to look at that that one that I was suggesting? Crazy Brat went and watched one of that kiddo's things. I actually put the link on my page of that. Remember I was telling you about this real funny one?
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I don't know if I've
Had a chance to watch it or not. Yeah. Crazy Brat watched it. I was laughing.
Oh, the uncle pranking dude. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that kid. I don't know how he can keep such a straight face when the stuff he does to his uncle. It's just his uncle's. Oh my gosh, It is hilarious.
I watched the one where he wanted to be a rapper.
Oh
And
yeah,
he was, and the uncle's sitting on the bed, and he's over there rapping, and this uncle's looking at him like, "Who the hell are you? What the
yeah,
heck are you
yeah,
doing?"
yeah.
It was
He,
great.
he was dancing.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yeah, and he's like, it's like you shouldn't quit your day jobs, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Yeah.
should see the one where he bought the uncle's. He calls him auntie sometimes, but he does some really bad stuff to his uncle. I tell you, he drove him to a nursing home one day, and he said, "Now, Uncle, we got to go in here and because you need to check out the place and see if you like it." His uncle was mad. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. And the other one that I really, because he hates SpongeBob Square, that SpongeBob. So his nephew one day went in there and took his comforter off, put a SpongeBob one on there, put SpongeBob pillows. Oh, he was so mad. And so now the kid always teases him. He's like, "Uncle, I'm going to come in your room and watch SpongeBob." And Uncle's like, "There's not going to be no SpongeBob in here, blah, 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 blah." So they're
That's
funny.
great.
Yeah, and then he got his girlfriend. He got Uncle's girlfriend those underwear. Did you ever see that one, Crazy Rat?
No, but you told me.
Yeah, these underwear, they're like 5 women could fit in them. And the kid said, or the uncle said, "I ain't giving those to her. They had hearts on them or something." And he said, and the uncle threw them back to his nephew, and he said, "Give him your girlfriend." He says, "My girlfriend can't wear those. Those are too big, way too big." And God, it's just fun. I don't know. I think kids. But if you go on my page, you'll see I've got a link on there where you can just click and go to it if you want. But it's funny. I don't know. I just how I ran into. Just was looking around one day and I seen him
Let me
act.
go find
Yeah.
it.
It's funny. It is good. But it's a laugh. He does all kinds of prank on his uncle. And I don't know how his uncle, sometimes he wants to literally kill that kid. I don't know how he does it, So,
Well, half of it's probably planned. It's
yeah. Well, some of it is, and some of it you can tell that it's not because the uncle, the faces he makes, he's like, "Oh my gosh," it's weird. Yeah.
well, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I made it sound like it was a bad thing, but it's not. It's entertainment. But
Yeah. It's funny. It's really fun. In fact, Crazy Brat just posted the link, but I don't know. I every once in a while I like to go over there when I've got nothing else going on or anybody else I want to see. I like to go over there and I sit here and just laugh, So
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't even. I really don't even watch regular TV anymore.
I don't
It's
either.
it's like all YouTube. I like to watch either documentaries or I know this sounds kind of weird, but I like to watch mechanics work on cars because I learn a lot of shit. And
I watch them mowing grass on here. The guys that go and volunteer and clean up.
I've seen those too. And some of them get bitched out by the neighbor going, "Get off of that land. It's not even their land."
Yeah.
And they're telling them that they'll mow it,
Yeah.
Watcher and I watched Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
And I watch Hoof GP. I have.
I like that one.
I have a thing for the scary stories. I listen to them every night before I go to sleep.
Scary stories.
Yeah, I listen to
Charlie.
Yeah. I don't know if you would consider that more of a rocker chick, but I do like I like horror movies and horror stories and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, do you guys ever watch and I know Watcher does because we've talked to for that bull, Rufus. That's a funny one too, watching him with his bull. He just runs little shorts. But that bull is so funny. He loves that cow. I mean, he has one of those Rangers, that he drives around in the field, like to feed them and do stuff. And those that bull has just beat that thing to and it still just keeps on running. But yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. I watched the hoof GP where they clean the hoofs.
Nate
On
the
the
hoof guy.
Yeah.
Now there's one that it's called Whistling Diesel. Charlie, have you heard of Whistling Diesel?
I don't know.
Well, he's a guy that got very rich off of YouTube making videos. He trashes vehicles and everything else. Well, he was doing a live, which was I think 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. And as he was doing his live, the IRS came up to him, to his property. The police, I mean, they had a caravan, drove up there while he was live and arrested him while he was live.
Oh,
shit.
wow.
Yes. And he had just recently come out with a video explaining what the hell was going on. So this guy's been getting rich, wanting his money around and stuff, and the IRS shows up. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yeah, I am not shitting you.
Their share of the money.
Yeah, shit. People like me, we work hard for our money and shit, and you got all these other, I don't want to get into it, but I'll just say it real quick. These politicians stealing it, it's just so aggravating.
Yeah.
So, it's really frustrating, especially, at the end of the year and you owe money and, you work your butt off and,
What's that? He says, I like to watch the vertical lives. What does that mean?
I do not know.
Well, I don't think anybody knows this coming from Fast Daddy.
Vertical lives.
Vertical lives, yeah. He said, there are some weird people there, he said. That could be somebody's chat too, yeah. So, but yeah, I have a lot that I like to watch too. Some of the single moms, I like to kind of watch them too. There's one lady, and I used to send her, not necessarily cash apps, but I did cash app her sometimes, but, they were living in their car, but now they're in their own place and everything. So it's kind of fun to watch that kind of stuff. But, and another one I like to watch is Nate Easton when he does the Christmas giveaway things. You guys ever see that one?
No, Nate Easton.
Yeah. Well, he's a newspaper guy, and he goes around and does Secret Santa, and he hears about these families. Like, he gets like $1 million to spend. So some families might need a new car, or they got a bunch of kids, so they give them a bunch of gift certificates to help feed them, things like that they need, and yeah, I don't know. It's just those are just like the feel good because you feel.
But isn't his name Nate Eaton, not Easton?
Yeah, Eaton. You're right.
Eaton.
Hey, Miss Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Linda,
listen.
I had to do that right quick. Sorry.
No, that's cute. That little boy. That's you who are imitating. Linda.
Hilarious Cook.
Linda,
Who is that?
Linda, listen.
Would you ladies like to watch a hilarious cook? Well, yeah, what's that, Beth?
Yeah, who is that?
What, yes, I know you poor little kitties. They can hear you.
Can y'all hear my dog chew on a bone?
No.
It's okay. I was muting myself earlier because it was so loud. Shit, I couldn't even hear you guys. But
yeah, Racing Stars. Oh, the boss is speaking.
Yeah, she called for Scrappy. I don't know what that's about.
Hey, so do you have names for all them dogs now?
Yes, I do.
How many do you have? Did you get rid of a couple? Had got homes for them or something? Or you still have everyone?
No, let's see. My son's got one of them. But we've got the other 9. My wife came home with a Labradoodle. And
those dogs too. Yeah, we got about 4 of those in our family.
Yeah, that was a rescue one. She's solid white. So we've got 4 solid white dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and the rest are pretty much multicolored.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all named. You know, they say whenever don't ever name your cows or whatever. You know, because you get attached to them. Well,
Yep.
we've had to name these. You know, my wife had anticipation and anticipations on getting rid of them, but we ended up keeping them, so we named them. So
Yeah.
Got
Well,
out in the loony bin.
I named our bull, and he never did like me. And growing up, my parents had some cows and stuff, and I named this one bull. I used to call him Beefsteak all the time, and he didn't like me, and I didn't like him either. I'd have to take a stick in there to feed him because he wanted to be fed first, and he'd
mhm.
come at me with those
Hey,
horns.
girl, Ryan.
So, here you go, Ryan. Is she in here?
Oh, girl Ryan. Okay. Howdy, girl Ryan.
He said hi to you, homegrown.
All right.
Yeah, that's nice. We get a lot of people pop in here, and it's we were doing like um trivia on Monday nights, and we may go back to that maybe every other or some. I know Happy liked those, the trivia. We might do some of those, but I
Oh,
don't want.
Mama and Josh, that's who she's talking about, the cook person. If y'all ain't watched them, they funny. They are funny.
Oh, Mama and
Mama
Josh.
and
Oh,
Josh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
no, I've never seen that one. There's
Never
a
seen
lot,
that.
yeah. There's a lot to see. You know what I've been watching this, and you're gonna crack up at this. Some of the old Maury Povich shows where it says you are not the father, and they act so stupid on there. Like,
Mhm.
Dad, yeah, I guarantee that's the father, and then he'll come out and say you're not the father, and then this, yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes I can't take too much of that. Sometimes I want to watch it, and then it's like, oh, this is so dumb. I don't know why I'm sitting here watching this.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV either. I used to have cable. In fact, I took my TV out of my bedroom. I don't even know what I did with it. I think I gave it away, but because I got TVs in the other rooms, but I never turned it on, and I was paying this outrageous cable bill, and it's like, why? You don't even turn the TVs on ever. So I finally just took it
Sounds
out.
like me.
Yeah, I'm not a TV person.
Mm-mm.
If I need to know something, I can Google it. So, I mean, yeah. Oh, the Jerry Springer show. Oh, yeah, yeah, those were some funny shows.
There's some
But
crazy people.
yeah, the cop shows too are good. And, my father was a police officer, and my nephew, he just retired from the police force in Indiana. And I don't know how they do it. I wouldn't make a good police officer because I would end up probably choking somebody the way these people act when they go to get arrested. It's like,
See, I'm gonna tell you what my daddy told me. I actually wanted to go into being a cop, and then I actually was thinking about joining the FBI. But there's a reason why I didn't join the FBI. It's because you actually have to spend 2 years in Jackson, Mississippi, if you're gonna be home based. And then you eventually get to go back to your regular office, which would be here in my area. But I would have to spend 2 years down there, even if I wanted to do it, because I was thinking about working in the crime lab too. But I don't want to spend 2 years in Jackson. If you've ever been in Jackson, you'll understand why.
Mhm.
But
Oh yeah.
I'm not crooked enough. I wouldn't take payoffs, and I'd be done told the truth too much and get myself unalived is what would happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because
But-
you got to play the game.
well, you
Yeah.
got my father was by the book. He was a police officer. He was a sheriff in town, which was really hard on me because if I did anything, I'm telling Sergeant Fisher. I'd be like, "You tell Sergeant Fisher all you want."
See, Miss
And,
Redita, it depends on also who's over your police department at the time and what's going on. You feel what I mean?
my daddy was. My dad was.
See, he was a good man. There's a difference. There are good cops. I'm not saying there's not, but in a
Yeah.
lot of areas there
Oh, I
is
know.
crookedness, and if you ain't playing the game with them, you ain't gonna make it.
And you know what?
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot more of it too. If you watch on the news and stuff, there's cops being, getting in trouble for being bad and all that kind of stuff. Being
Mhm.
crooked.
You know
Billy
who was the
Mays.
best cop I ever seen on TV? Buford Pusser,
Barney
Beautiful
Fife.
pup.
walking tall with a big stick, and he was real.
Yeah, yeah. Barney Fife. That was your hero, Crazy Matt.
Yeah, I love him.
Not Barney Fife.
Let me hang the keys right here on this cell. Oh shit, let me have a nap. Oh yeah, well the prisoner just got out because you put the keys right there for him to get.
Remember that drunk that would come in, just unlock the thing?
Yes.
When?
Yep.
What was his name? Oh my God,
Ernest?
I know.
Ernest T.
Ernest.
Ernest. Yep.
Ernest T. or something. I don't know.
Yep. Ernest T. Yep.
He would
And
bring
that's-
himself in, go in his, open his cell, get it, close the
You know-
cell, lay down.
You know, Beth was a cop. Beth Hammond was.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I don't, oh my gosh. These cops are some of them are so patient with people after a few times of being insulted or hit or something. I would probably, that enough's enough, but they give them a lot of chances. Some of them.
You have to be able to de-escalate.
Yeah, it's enough.
I didn't say all cops, Miss Beth, not
Yeah.
all cops. There are some, and it depends on where you live. Now
Yeah.
Tupelo's pretty good, but I ain't gonna say where I'm originally from. But there was a little bit of crookedness going on now, child.
Yeah.
But it
Well-
depends on where you live, and it depends on, like, there are good. I said that, Miss Beth. There are good cops and there are bad cops, just like in anything. Like even when we're here on YouTube, there's good people, there's bad people in any
Yeah.
walk of life, in any stage.
There's
There's gonna
bad
be good
people
and
on
bad. in them.
YouTube, Charlie. There's bad people on YouTube.
Yeah, there's so many of them, child.
No.
No, never.
Not
Everybody's
here.
No. People are always so nice and kind to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the FBI at my workplace.
Oh, I bet you
They,
do.
yeah, they're some of them are really, really nice, and then there's some that you say hi to them, they just walk like they're in Gotham City, and
Yeah.
it's just, everybody in here has run into an FBI agent and probably hasn't realized it,
Yeah.
but it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, they do want people who are normal, like off the streets and stuff. You don't have to come out of high school and go straight to the FBI. But
Well,
it's
my granddaughter, when she was in high school, she took a criminal class, and the FBI, they sent her stuff to the FBI. They were so impressed with her. They came out to my granddaughter's house. They gave her all kinds of stuff, a certificate, all this stuff, and they wanted to send her to school. They wanted to give her full scholarship. And I asked her, are you going to do it? And she's like, no. She was going to be an attorney. And I said, well, you'll be good at that because you like to argue, but I don't know. She just got back from Budapest. She spent 3 years over there. She got some kind of degree, but she's probably going to come back here for college too. But
well, you get in the FBI, you're gonna see some real heart wrenching stuff.
Yeah.
It's real.
yeah,
Well, see, I wanted to do it that way because what my eventual plan was, this was my, you don't just have your regular plan, you have your so many years until you retire, then you have a plan after that. So my plan was that I would either stay in the crime lab, but if I was going to do the FBI way, I would stay in the FBI way until I made it up to a certain degree, right? And then when I retired from there, I was going to go into being a judge, and then from there, move up. But things happen in life sometimes.
yeah,
Not, so I had a child who needed me more than I needed that, if that makes sense.
yeah. Well,
So
sometimes we don't know where. Like I landed in mental health, and I was a mental health specialist. I was also I have a state license. It's expired now because I decided not to keep it up because it's so expensive. But I have these different things. But I started working this mental health stuff, and I mean, one day I was like, how did I end up here? But you know what? I love these crazy people. They were fun. I never knew what day it was going to be. You know, we had one guy, he was the president of the United States. I had a guy that used to like to call the cops and tell them that we were poisoning them or poisoning him or, you know, doing stuff to him. So I come into work, and because I was his case manager, you know, I had to deal with this. It was like a lot of paperwork and stuff. And I told him one day, this is funny, and then I'll get off. But I told him one day, I said, you know, every time that you call the police department, the fire department, it costs $500. And I said, we're going to need to start taking that out of your account, because it was becoming like a 2-week, every week thing. And legally, I couldn't tell him that. If the state heard me say that, I would have gotten in big trouble. It stopped it for almost a year
Wow.
because he liked his money. He didn't, you know, you have to learn how you have to learn people, and you have to pick up clues and, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's why I used to be so good at reading people, because I had to. When we go to the state hospital, when I was working at Western State, I was doing training out there. The doctors would have us working with patients, and then we'd have to diagnose and see if, you know, then we'd have to find out. But I mean, that was never something I set out to do. You know, it was mental health. In fact, my boss kept saying, you know, go to nursing school, we'll pay for it. I said, I don't want to do the nursing part of it. I like the psych, you know, the psychology stuff. And so he said, okay, well, so I went to college and did some psychology stuff. But yeah, it's different working with schizophrenics and bipolars, and yeah, it's a challenge. But what I brought that up is just saying that that's not something I even intended to ever do. It just kind of came to me, and then there I was, right in the thick of it all, you know. So we never knew. My nephew, you know, he's such a quiet young man. He's still very, well, he's older man now, but for him to be a cop to me just seemed so odd, because he was so Jimmy's just so laid back and stuff, and but I don't know. I called down there one time to talk to somebody because they were going to move my sister somewhere, and I didn't want it done. And this the guy I talked to, he said, who's your nephew? And I told him, and he said, he's a cop in this town. And I said, yes. And he went on and on, you know, he's a good cop and blah, 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 you know. So, but yeah. So
I think that's another thing that would bother me too as a cop, Miss Beth. That's another reason. Like, I'm so tenderhearted that to walk in and find a child passed away or unalive by their parent, I probably would also be the one that would want to go unalive their parent for doing that to them if they were still alive. And so it may not have been a good idea for me to be a cop anyway, because y'all know how much I love cheering and protecting them at all costs, even if it means protecting them from the people that are supposed to be the protectors. I don't know if I could sit there after seeing that and not want to retaliate.
Well, did you hear the facts they were telling on that monkey, Michael Vaughn? They were talking about it on Court TV about how they unalived this child and put him in a bag and taped his mouth and just threw him in the back of the vehicle. And I'm thinking, gosh, how could people do that? I mean, it's just I don't know. Yeah. But I do admire people that can do it, because that's got to be a mental thing, you know. I mean, some of those crime scenes, and Beth can probably, you know, I bet she could tell some horror stories. Yeah. Some of those crime scenes, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you know.
Could you imagine walking in and finding, you know, like, you know, some of these cases we see in true crimes, these children, small little 2 and 3 year olds, you know what I'm saying? And the parents have done it, and they're sitting there still breathing, and you're seeing that. I see, that's where my rage, can't do it. My rage would take over. I wouldn't be,
I'm waiting.
He has racing
Yeah.
stars, hasn't she? One day we're gonna have to get Beth up here and she can tell us some stories.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to hear that story and quite a few others from Miss Beth. She's got a lot of story to tell. I done told her I want to read her book. She got to send it to me. I won't tell nobody about it. I swear to God, I just want to read it.
Has she got it published? Do you have it published? Does she have it published?
I have no. I know that we talked about it in a stream once, but I'm not absolutely sure. But I just know I want to read it. Damn it! I want Miss Beth to put out a book of multiple different kinds because as much as she done over her lifetime dealt with and been through, I myself, that's one thing I love about people. I
Yeah.
love hearing people's stories of their lives and what they've been through and what how they made it to where they are now and
Yeah.
all the life lessons because sometimes we as people we learn things through
Uh-huh.
other people's stories.
Yeah. A lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah. But
I
like
thought I thought Beth had a book. Maybe I'm wrong.
yeah,
I
no,
think
she
she
does.
does, but I still want it.
But I don't know. Is it published, Beth? I was too at first. Advanced training teaches you how to deal with it. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, it's just like with my mental health stuff. You really have to learn a lot there so you don't get yourself killed because you can actually those people can go off and kill you very easily. And I've seen people get beat up, and I've been threatened. You know, I remember standing behind the nurse's station in a lock, and the guy's threatening to break my neck. You know, he was mad because he wasn't doing his program, and I told him he wasn't getting his money that day, and that just didn't, he didn't like that. So, but yeah, it can get rough. And these police officers, I've got to hand it to them. You know, they put up with a lot. And you're right, Roddy. I heard him say that too, that the children are the hardest. The children are the hardest, when they have to walk in on that. I just, what some of these people do to these children is what just is I don't understand it. But hey, you guys, it's Arky's birthday. We need to go over there, and she's doing poker.
Love y'all. See y'all later. Bye. I'm going to Artie's house.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
So
Let's go see Arky.
Yeah,
Let's go say hi.
All right.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye. See you
Hey,
guys.
see you, homegrown.
See
Everybody
you,
go
hon.
wish her happy birthday. That'd make her happy. And
Yes.
listen, I won't be on Thursday night because of I started to say Halloween, Thanksgiving. So it'll be the I think we'll be
Not Halloween.
There you go.
because
Okay.
me and Crazy Brad are going to be out trick or treating. So
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all over there.
okay,
All right.
bye.
See you, homegrown. All right, everybody in chat, have a great night.
See you over at Arky's. Go tell Arky happy birthday. That'll make her happy. So,
Yeah.
and then law enforcement, I get it. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been raised in it. My dad was, but I don't know. I grew up in a town like Mayberry. I'm not kidding you. It was like Mayberry. So it was, yeah. I wish every kid could live the childhood I had because it was just great. It was great. So, all right. So we will see you guys over at Arky's. If you got the time, run over there. At least tell her happy birthday. All
Good
right.
night, everyone.
Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you. Maybe we'll come
Yep,
out on
happy
over the weekend.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to end this now. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to hit that like button. Okay. Let's see. End stream.